Hard rubber balls weighing 5 ounces are fired at them at close range and at up to 80 miles per hour. They have to defend a net that is 6 feet high and 6 feet wide as opponents crisscross in front of them and behind them. And they have only a stick with a net on it and their body to use to defend the goal. Such is the life of a lacrosse goalie, perhaps the most difficult job in all of sports.
Well, it's really hard. You have to train a lot, lots of shots taken at you. You got to have a quick reaction time, hand-eye coordination, and you just have to work real hard at it, just get good at it.
In ice hockey, a goalie has large leg pads, a catching glove, a blocker, and a wide stick. A typical goalie will save 90% of the shots fired at him. In lacrosse, a good goalie can hope to make saves on maybe 60% of the shots. Scores in the teens are typical in Section 9 games. Pine Bush junior Christian Loney is in her first full season as a goalie, and she's still learning all the nuances to playing the position. One-on-one drills with her teammates help her refine her skills. It doesn't hurt that her brother Michael played goalie on Pine Bush's soccer team and has been able to give her some tips about life between the pipes, even though being a soccer goalie is much different than being a lacrosse goalie.
In lacrosse, it's more about angles, and soccer, it's quick feet, so I just combine those. No, I'm pretty well covered, and if I take one for the team, I take one for the team.
Stephanie Allen of Pine Bush is one of the leading scorers in Section 9. In a recent game against Burt Catholic, she scored 6 goals. Allen knows that when she is bearing down on a goalie, the odds are in her favor.
I think it's definitely a mind game, but I definitely think the shooter has quite a great advantage to it because they don't know where you're going. You know where they're going. They don't have that much of a choice, so it's all up to you. Basically, you play with their mind.
The boys' game can be much faster and rougher than the girls' game, and the speed of the shots also ramps up. One other thing. While goalies in the girls' game wear shin guards and padded pants, the boys wear no protection on their legs. Monroe Woodbury coach Steve Brown knows it takes a special kind of athlete to play goalie.
I think a lot of it has to do with their head. A lot of scoring in focus, I should say. A lot of scoring in lacrosse, and a lot of goalies. Once a ball gets past them a couple times, they kind of break down. Whereas a good goalie is going to sit there and they're going to be focused, for the whole game, and they'll get their stops.
And with all of the disadvantages faced by goalies, does Pine Bush's Allen feel sorry for them?
No. No, not at all.
For Varsity 845, I'm Doug Mohart.